Are we all ready?
Yeah.
You could start with roll call.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that the whole shebang is ready.
It's up and running.
Okay, just making sure. All right, let us start with the roll call. Tokas.
I'm Tokas.
Excuse me? Yeah, this is my copyright. You're toxic. I sue you. Where is Azek? Azek. If I say it 3 times, he appears and I sue you.
I don't think that's how that works, but he'll be in
Where's my
touch.
lawyer? Give me a lawyer. My kingdom for a lawyer.
I think this is how that works. The lab at Azek. What is? Oh, did he change his damn name on? Yeah, he did. Okay. Click. Quick question, comma. How fast can a horse go on a max duration hasted long strider potion of speed plus horseshoes of the Zephyr? I think they're called horseshoes of the Zephyr. Also, Boblin needs a lawyer.
Look, I'm wondering how fast, but like, let's go down the list. Totsig.
Oi, I'm here.
I was waiting for you to join in the chair shenanigans, but okay. Fizzink.
Yep.
Salik.
Oh, yes, I'm here.
And Boblin.
I'm Boblin.
All right.
I'll see you in court.
Oh my god. Fantasy Court. Dun-dun. The judge is a dragon. Anyways, before more things go off kilter so bad that I start tearing up a bit. When last we met, you all were still traveling in the jungles of Chult. You had come across. You have been traveling the river Soshin Star, close to it, for the better part of 12, 13 days? I don't think it's going on 20 yet. Or, I don't think it's going... It could be 15, I need to make sure.
So we're a few we advanced
1,
by
2,
2
3,
times.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 1 dip back. We're on day 11. Rough, quick math.
Yes. You had made it to roughly the location of Camp Righteous, in which the two of you, Salik and Tokas, had did a bit of a scouting mission to see if they could find anything over in that area. While finding the camp and the temple, it had propped up near, hadn't. They had searched around for a bit, hadn't found anything truly pertinent, but they did find a little treasure and a bird creature that was in a cage of some kind. They released it with magic and were heading back, while the others were dealing with some neighbors, some locals, some goblins, some batiri, in which Boblin had tried to use diplomacy, and then when they got spooked, they pulled out their weapons, and everyone else decided to murder them. To be fair, Boblin also tried to murder.
It was a damn good shot. Shame you missed. We'll have to get better at that.
Now, over the emotional damage of Boblin and the bloodied mask he carries in his hands, the other two, start fluttering down and join you. And this is where we start.
I just tossed the tossed the mask at Tokus and settled back down to get us some sleep.
Yes, indeed. We have returned safe and sound. That we have. Looks like there was some activity here. What's with the fancy masks?
Oh, killed some of Boblin's long distant cousins. He put up a damn good fight.
Didn't have to. Was completely unnecessary.
It was about a 50-50 chance they were going to try to eat us.
Don't know that.
Well, I do believe we found some things at Camp Righteous, or what was left of Camp Righteous.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I believe Tokas has it in the bag there.
I pull out a warhammer and 4, I believe it was 4 gems.
I believe so as well. 5 gems.
5 gems. I've not yet worked on crap. I lost appraising them, but
Good find. I like my mole better than the usual hammer, but still good sturdy weapon.
It is dwarvish, if I'm not mistaken. Incorrect?
Right, sir. And he pounds his chest. Fizzing. Why don't you get it?
all right.
Dwarf should hold dwarven weaponry. No offense, but made for our hands.
And if his hands are occupied, he'll cast less spells. I'm all for it.
Anyway, once we get rid of these corpses, morbid question. Take some meat from them, or just toss them in the river.
Burn them. You have a zombie problem, Mushrib.
Yeah. Fair.
There's
fair.
no body to be zombied. No problem.
That, and I'm not too confident in whatever rations they might carry.
I'd pull out my wand and just start firebolting each body.
Down.
Don't worry, I'll do the same for you.
Excuse me?
Well, would you like to betray your party when you become a zombie?
Why is becoming a zombie part of the equation?
Because
Everything here
there's a
becomes
chance that you will die. Noble and heroic death, but you may die. Would you rather stay dead or become a zombie? And then proceed to murder everything you have grown to love.
Well, don't blast me with a fireball.
What the not a ball. It's a bolt. But very different.
All right, wizard.
Both.
I'm not a wizard.
I looked very insulted for him. Two very, very different realms of study, Bolin.
I turn
You're
around
very-
with my wand glowing red with magic. Not a wizard.
Oi, don't be waving that thing around.
I just twitch
Yeah.
my head in bird-like fashion.
Don't you know it's rude? Have that thing on pop deck?
Did you just get manners by Boblin?
I
He's
don't
learning.
know.
He is learning.
Regardless,
I can't.
someone
I
handled
can't
the...
fly it on Boblin's armor.
You what?
I can't
so,
fly on your armor.
I'm glowing boblin.
I guess you count as a willing creature then.
Yeah. Oh wait,
Glowing makes me look more knightly.
it's touch. Never mind.
All right. Well,
I don't glow no more.
with the festivities out of the way, should be only a good couple of days to Camp Vengeance if we decide to go there.
That one we will be avoiding, as that's the active camp, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I'd say so. The last time I was there, they kind of recruited me to do some work for them. I more or less either comply or be stuck in the stockade for a week. And I'd rather not be standing in shit for a week. I swear they have no sense of hygiene. This coming from a dwarf who has no shirt or shoes on.
That doesn't have anything to do with hygiene.
Normal dwarf.
I don't know about normal, but... Anyhow...
More
travel-
normal than our other dwarf.
Travel plans when the sun breaks, if you don't mind. After all, we're not exactly nocturnally traveling at this point in time. I could really use my rest.
Yeah, not a bad plan. After we get past Camp Vengeance, it should be a fairly easy way going. Once we hit the Aldani Basin, big open area, nice flat lands into a marsh. From there, we can decide where to go. Also, a good place to go hunting.
Like, going to stand on my hooves at the mention of marsh. Great.
Look, you paid me to follow the river. The river leads to the basin.
That's fine, I'm just being pragmatic.
But Bobbin runs over to Tokus
Mm-hmm.
and whispers, "But I thought he was a guy."
What?
And I can't get pragmatic.
For the sake of brevity, I'm going to roll a perception to see if I heard that.
I just bring my hand to my face with the world's most obvious face palm.
You know, and so.
Boblin,
Yeah?
you're thinking of pregnant, not pragmatic.
Is you not pragmatic neither? Or pregnant?
I'm not pregnant. I'm pragmatic.
Does that mean you have two babies?
I try my best to keep from laughing.
Such an refined.
Boblin,
Yeah?
come have a seat, boy. We're gonna. God, I can't believe I have to give this talk 2 times. You're not even my kid. I will proceed for the remaining duration of our long rest to explain the birds and bees to Boblin.
No way!
Uh huh.
I can't believe this.
Trust me, in my experience, that's how it works. This discussion also includes the definition of pragmatic.
Ah, I disconnected again. Oh well. Thankfully, I'm not streaming.
Birds and bee talk.
Yep. Yeah, I'll catch it on the rewatch.
That was literally hand wave, birds and bee talk. I'm not gonna give the talk of the birds and the bees over stream.
All right.
And I'm not talking
Well-
like, well, when a man loves a woman. No. It's, look, man. You need a dude. You need a woman. Or lady goblin in your case. You'll go into a room. Detail. Baby.
And then the definition of pragmatic.
Followed by, meanwhile, pragmatic. Nothing to do with having a baby. In fact, having a baby tends to be very not pragmatic. They're bloody expensive. All better now?
Yes? Maybe?
He has so many questions.
Yes.
The totally not fatherly Tatse will totally not answer them over time, I swear.
By the way, none of that got written down.
I'm insulted. That would have been a fantastic bit of history. Horseman explains to Goblin
What?
where baby come from.
What?
I'm a charismatic individual and highly intelligent. I am not charismatic.
I've noticed. I think I've seen your stats.
But anyhow,
Alright, so
that's
is
that.
anyone taking watch?
Yes, I will take watch.
Is
Okay.
this day or night?
I'm just gonna fast forward to like you guys taking a watch and taking rest for the night.
Okay.
All right. So up first is Tokas. Is anyone else going to?
That would not be the first watch, sir. He would be doing the finishing watch. Unless we're intending to stay throughout the morning as well. We had visitors during the first watch.
Oh right. You guys set up shop here, right? I was a little confused. Didn't have that written down in my notes.
That's all right.
All right, so this will
Setting
be
up-
the final watch.
Yeah,
then.
setting up alarm as per the norm.
I don't see shit.
Yeah. It smells kind of rancid around here. It could be the burning goblin bodies, but
Not gonna be that. My fire burns clean.
Yeah, but goblin corpses don't.
My fire makes them clean. It is cleansing fire.
Are you bullshitting? Or are you? Is
Maybe
that
a little bit.
future?
See,
All right.
it wouldn't have been bullshit if he said cleansing fire of cleansing. That's what
Fair.
he legit.
Like the lights in the light.
Exactly.
All right. So, wake up in the morning. After presumably everyone gets a good rest. So long rest buttons.
Long rest button.
Wrong thing on my end. Oh. Right.
Oh.
Yes.
GM,
Yes.
You get to choose one of my cantrips that I know for the day. That's what the one is. Choose any cantrip that you want. That's the one I have memorized for the day.
Let's go with lightning lure.
Lightning lure.
Just because I know that one off the top of my head.
Okay.
Okay. Now to determine things. So fast, slow, or medium pace.
As previously mentioned, our pace will be remaining at fast unless things go horrifically wrong.
Okay, and then as per usual, Musharib survival at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Will this work? Hopefully. Yes. Ew. Oh.
Well, he avoided the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
I think we should go around the snake pit, Musharib. I don't know about you, but I'm not exactly immune to
they're
venomous
harmless.
snakes.
They're harmless around this
Literally
time.
dripping venom. I'm pretty sure they're making babies right now.
They're just mating. Oh, cute.
When
Anyways.
do the birds and the bees come in?
Hold on now. What bit? Woo! Ooh, flying.
Perfect example of last night.
And we're moving. We're moving.
I already find myself covering Boblin's eyes.
So, Boblin, give me a D4.
Because he is sweet boy, and we must not corrupt himself.
We must not corrupt him until it is time for him to be corrupted.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thankfully, because you're going at a high pace, you only you move an extra pace on a 2, 3, or 4. So you, I'm assuming, staying on this side of the river. So here.
We were here, right?
We were where the R is, so we got one more.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I just moved you there,
Mm-hmm.
and then here. So one more, okay, and there.
Yep.
All right, and Boblin, could you give me a D100 roll? Interesting. Oh, interesting. All right. So, the day has been relatively fast-paced, though, and fairly quiet from what you have experienced. It's been a very hazy day, kind of misty in the morning as you've been going, though as you are moving along, I would like everyone to give me a perception check, because this is happening as you're moving at disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage.
I see all.
Wow! Live, everybody! Holy
Okas's eyes are
Why are
golden
the
and glowing, and he looks around.
shit!
What's wrong with him?
It's pretty easy to look around when you've got a free ride.
So that would be 16 because I forgot to add my 4.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's
So
16. That's my loss.
16, 15, 16, 9. Jesus criminy. Holy crap, wow. So, Totzig, Boblin, Tokus, So Tassus, Boblin, Tokus, as you are going on, presumably as you are kind of riding on the back of Totsig's back, along with Totsig himself, you notice that on like Mushrib's shoulders and Fizzing's like top of his head, and for those traveling on Totsig's back, kind of hanging from his hair, you see your little Chewinga buddies again. Just kind of hanging out, sitting there enjoying the breeze as you guys are making your way through the foliage.
They're hanging on my hair.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't feel anything. They just
no, just I'm going to give a grant because I believe you said I'm one of the ones who noticed.
Yes.
Give Tokus the you might want to hold on and tap my nose with my thumb, casting a long stride on myself and just.
I'm holding on.
Oh, don't get ahead. What the hell?
Yeah. Let's go to him in a rush.
As Mushrib and presumably the rest of you start running ahead, start going at a bit of a jogging pace, trying to catch up with Totsig.
It's only 50. So 100 feet every 6 seconds.
Yeah. How fast is that?
100 feet every 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
No, I meant like miles per hour. In my head,
we've done the math. Don't worry about it. I'm not even close to Pony Express.
I don't even want to know.
It's there in the lab. It's there.
Oh dear Lord. I don't wanna look it up. But yeah, you just like the two of you are hanging on, and oh my god, you know what? Give me a dexterity check to hang on. Whoever is riding on Totsig.
Am I being carried?
No.
Oh, so he was walking, presumably with Strawberry.
I haven't carried him since day 3. Oh, because of Strawberry.
Hand on Strawberry.
Look, he likes to pick the insects out of your hair.
Yeah.
Is that so wrong?
Doing you a service. I guess Poplin is just left behind with Strawberry and Mushrib.
Yeah, so you're with the party who is trying to catch up.
I just do a lap.
Totsig.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh, oh, that's right. Boblin was one of the. Oh, Boblin. Yeah, Boblin was one who didn't notice them.
With a
12.
16?
Never mind.
16 because plus 1.
Yeah, he didn't have his modifiers on there. It was 16, which is the number.
Yeah, just let them have a good time. They decided to hang on my hair.
So you just see the Chewinga kind of holding on.
They wanted a breeze. They got a breeze.
As Totsig kind of runs around the perimeter of where you guys are in this galloping stride.
Also, it has been a hot second since I've been able to stretch my legs properly. Y'all's walking pace sucks.
You're only as fast as your slowest companion. Which,
I stare at him like...
Where you're carrying that one, but the rest of us can only go so fast.
Kevin, Salik, y'all have 25. If I remember right.
I think dwarves have 30.
I think dwarves have 25.
Fizink?
30.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm double checking. because I think this defaults to 30 on the sheet. But I'm pretty sure that because they're still considered medium.
That's right. It's not so much that they are actually fast as they're sturdy in their speed.
Dwarves are 25.
That's what I'm checking.
Well, I'm looking at D&D Beyond.
All right.
They are
so,
25.
They've already said that's not an official source. I'm checking the book.
The stuff that
I've been
comes from the
waiting to
book.
say that.
Oh, God.
I know. They actually came out on Twitter and said that it's not considered an official source.
Even though they pull straight from the source.
So
As straight as they allow.
Yeah.
This is kind of interesting. Ooh, excuse me. Well, there's a taste of watermelon I had earlier. So as Totzig is kind of galloping around, Tokus, you see the tiny Chewinga holding onto his hair, just kind of lose grip and then smack into your chest, kind of like a June bug. If you're riding downhill on a bike, just like, oh god, that's the breath in my body.
I looked at him. Hi.
He waves.
I went back.
So as you guys are moving along, he just kind of slowly kind of crawls to a point where he can hold on to your shirt.
As the spell begins to peter off, I'll gather back up with the group and kind of look back, see, did they have a good time?
If you were referring to any mosquitoes, I'm afraid we still have the insect repellent up and running.
Blinks.
I looked at the little thing holding onto my shirt. Have fun?
Ching.
I pat its head very lightly.
He just kind of tries to give you a high five as you pat him. As you see some tattoos start moving up your hand.
Yay.
You got blessed too. It means you're a hero.
There we go. So give me a D8. Jara.
Oh, one, you die.
God, okay. So you have a charm of heroism. So you look as the tattoo kind of scrawls on your hand. Looks very similar to the one on Boblin's face. It's the same number. Oh damn. Oh well. Gotta love the random.
Yep.
So yeah, as the day goes on, and he just kind of sits there, holding onto your shirt. Eventually, as you guys stop for the evening, and the three of you see the little Chewingas just kind of rattle their heads and then kind of fade into nothingness.
Oh, look, you're matching.
Hmm.
Please hear us, Tuckus. The pixies said it so.
Not pixies.
All right. So if you lot have any plans on getting past Camp Vengeance, they do patrols out into the jungles. So now would be the best time to figure out which way we heading.
Well, now that we've been beefed up with extra rations of plesiosaur, we can better afford to circumnavigate them. The question is by how much of a margin?
How far out do they patrol?
Last time I was here, they tend to patrol fairly regularly around their perimeter, which seems to be a bit into the jungle, and up the river. I'd say about looking at how the river is. I'd say about a little past the ridge over there. Uh, but hopefully we don't get caught by any wandering patrols. From what I've heard, they get some stragglers and people deserting as much as you get people staying. Place a shithole. Whoever's damn in charge of that place doesn't know how to fucking lead. Especially not in Chelt, at least.
Well. Patrols can be quite a nuisance.
I don't want to run into too many peoples.
I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? They kill you because you're a goblin?
I mean, yes? Is that your question? Can they not kill me because I'm a goblin? Am I invincible?
Did anyone here
No.
get that mark of exploration?
Nope.
Ah, yeah. Right. Well,
Is that a gift from the pixies?
No, that's something from the Fort Balerian people. They tend to take.
They didn't
their
tend to demand shit that don't
territory.
belong to them, is what I'm hearing.
Yes. We'll see how long they last under that mindset. But
We just give the camp a
until
wide
they
berth,
stop.
unfortunately.
Yeah. So into the jungles then.
No, more.
I figured the plan they kind of want to do is like this. Give us a full hex between us and the camp.
All right. I have to ask because you haven't shown Musharib the map at this point in time. Are you kind of discussing this over the map?
No.
Okay.
No,
Because
that's just like
we had already discussed the
Just like-
path. You just made me get rid of it.
yeah.
All right.
And
That
that was akin to the
that
plan.
was more out of character, sake of ease type.
That's
marking.
fine. That's fine. I'm just like, eventually this is going to come up, and the discussion is going to have to be made.
Or
No,
it will
well-
never come up.
All right. So, you. All right. So you guys I assume, start bedding down for the night.
Yep.
And watch turns.
Not it.
Oh. Okay, that's weird.
What in the
That
I
hell?
will
doesn't translate
take
the
watch.
spell. Fried his brain.
I'm
Different.
Apparently, you cast yourself as a spell.
yeah. I will take watch.
All right.
Uh,
Anyone else?
I found an extension that allows you to use the D&D Beyond sheet to roll in roll 20.
Really?
Ah.
Yep.
So what you're saying is I open up D&D Beyond and click a button?
Yes. You
Let's
gotta
get-
install the extension first, but
Oh.
not that extension.
I'd assume not. So I can't just go to my sheet and click a button.
No.
Of, you can with the extension.
Yes.
I can't.
You can't at the moment.
But if anything, I'll take second watch.
All right. So 2 watches.
Excuse me. I'm gonna be up tinkering anyways, so I might as well.
All right.
Setting up alarm.
Setting up alarm.
Yeah, if we're gonna just split it into 2 watches, that's fine. Everyone get to rest.
Yeah, that seems to be it.
Okay.
All right. So, as it goes, Tokus, your watch doesn't seem to be overly eventful. You hear some animals, some odd noises, but nothing that seems to be fairly close. And as your time grows to a close, you jostle awake Totzig and switch out shifts.
Wasn't sleeping yet, but okay.
Fair.
There are some character traits that require much hours of prep. I,
Yeah.
level
Yeah.
3 is a little ways away.
So if you haven't gone to sleep yet, and there's only 2, are you getting any sleep tonight?
Sorry, fighting with a moth. I mean, I've gotten some rest. Probably not heavy dozing. No one else really volunteered.
So the question is still there. Without anyone else saying that they're taking another shift, and you were working on some artificer things, are you getting any rest tonight?
Not for the party's aware of.
Okay then. That'll come up in a little bit. But as for your watch, I think for the first time since you've gotten into the jungles, you finally heard some zombie noise, some undead as you would know them. You hear in the forest, towards the area which was pointed where Camp Vengeance was. You definitely hear a lot of moaning and shuffling that way, and then you just kind of see the silhouette of a zombie triceratops just kind of shuffling along, half like limping in the jungles, walking, like not even noticing you guys were there.
They don't come near us. I don't rouse the party.
All right. And now, at this point, I would like you to make a Constitution save. Hmm. All right. So, until you get a full a full long rest,
Take an exhaustion.
yeah, take a point of exhaustion. Alrighty then. So with that, and as everyone wakes up, do you inform anyone of what you saw in the night?
As I start rousing folks, put my tools away. All right, guys. Seems give it a long stretch. It's a good idea to keep our pace, as it were. We seem to be getting into the thick of the unliving.
Yeah, grows heavier as you get southward. And to be fair, the Camp Vengeance people don't really keep themselves hidden very well.
So then there's a good chance that they'll be otherwise occupied.
Very likely. Still, wouldn't be the first time I saw someone running away from that place. I swear, I've seen some rookie guides just show up from the Burning Fist as runaways. Never stand a chance. Oh well. Onward as we go. So same as before, I assume.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
All right.
Dazzle, you seem real tired.
Huh? No, I'm fine.
Good.
You sure?
Once again, we
God.
managed to avoid something.
You managed to avoid another one. Holy good God. And so you guys are going to be not that. What? Oh, whoops. One sec. As you are moving, well, whoever as you look through the map, you do see that the grayed out spot on the map to where you were just kind of lights up and kind of fills in as you get into that spot. Ooh, that's also not what that should do. So with that, and a survival roll of that who hasn't rolled in a while?
I haven't. And
Silly.
also, well,
Yes.
we are going at a fast pace, so I don't think. Well, okay. What I want to do is have Slee just take note of some of the wildlife in this particular area, since it's essentially uncharted territory,
Yeah.
which might be which you might be able to
there's-
contribute to any information about the map. So, like, what is that? Perception at disadvantage?
Um. I don't think it would be perception. You said you're like trying to mark down things for the map. Yeah, nature. Nature would be the thing.
Yeah, with or without disadvantage.
I'd say flat at the moment.
Don't fall behind, bird.
And then you want me to roll, what was it, a D100?
No, a D4 to see.
D4. Okay.
Yeah, to see if you get another go.
That's a 3.
You do. Just gonna move that because it's on that layer. And you guys get there. Okay. With that, and a very good nature for the day, it seems to be a fairly quiet day as you guys are circumventing Camp Vengeance. Yeah, with that. So I would like one of you guys can elect one of you to make a flat D20 roll.
Boblin.
Bobbling.
Fizzink.
Hmm.
Who you two nominating? Oh.
Myself.
Ah, democracy. I don't know. Something about giving the guy who's literally all random everything that we do random just seems like a healthy idea.
Fair.
Yeah. So, with that, I would like you all to make a stealth check and a perception check.
Alright, let's see if I can use magic.
So
I have no intention of being stealthy.
I just flanked down onto Top Sig.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're very quiet on his back.
Wait.
Yeah.
Fizzink, that was a persuasion.
I know.
It happens all the time.
Joe. How did you make it?
It's a 15.
I'm working on sending you.
All right. So,
But again, I have no intention of being stealthy.
Perception and stealth? Is that what we're looking for?
yeah, perception and stealth.
I'm not very perceptive, but I am like the knight.
That is my stealth. And that is perception.
So as you are all kind of moving along, you do hear the moans of zombies around you. Musharib has been kind of hacking a circuitous route around the zombies, trying to keep things away from you guys. But you got most of you, yeah, with a collective fairly good perception. You guys see what looks to be a man in full plate armor running for his life, clanking to high hell, as a group of zombies just start chasing after him.
Is he wearing a helmet?
He is wearing a helmet.
Are the zombies chasing him bunched up?
I would say it would be a good like 10 zombies. and roughly bunched up. Yeah.
Okay, I would try to cast sleep on as many of the zombies as possible.
Does sleep work on the undead?
You may want to double check if they're immune to charm. I think it doesn't work.
I want to check that.
Oh, hold up. Undead and creatures immune to being charmed aren't affected by the spell. Oh,
Okay.
blast it.
I mean, if you
And I
want,
would
you
imagine-
can cast sleep on the guy and.
Would I know this beforehand?
Oh no.
You know the spell.
Oh no.
Okay.
You would.
Put him out of his misery.
Well, if I know the spell and know that it doesn't work, then I would not bother casting that.
Oh boy, that's a gruesome death.
How far away is the guy?
You want to say about 40 feet?
Okay. Hey, Tokus, there's a strap for you to hold on to now.
I hold on to the strap.
And I'm going to turn, look to the two dwarves, like, hey, go. Trust me, I'll catch up. Grab Boblin by the scruff and throw him back there with Tokus. Boblin, there's a Tokus for you to hold on to. And zip 40 feet. Once again, thumbing my nose to cast Longstrider on myself. To come careening behind the guy and smacking him on the back, like, get the light out! Longstrider on him as well, burning both of my slots. He now has an extra 10 feet of movement.
Alrighty. So you two are just. So who is on your back? It was Tokus and Boblin on your back, correct?
Yeah. I
Okay.
trust the dwarves to push through the vines and such.
Oh, so we're going into combat. I see. Okay.
Maybe. I'm running. All I did was buff the guy.
Oh, so you're like running up and then you turning back to the party.
I gallop to him 40 feet. That's
Mm-hmm.
my base movement. And as I'm heading there, bump my speed up to 50.
Mhm.
Smack him, and for the remaining 60 movement, churn and off I go. So, literally just gave him movement speed to encourage he not become lunch.
All right. He is going to follow you as best he can, and just kind of run for high hell as the zombies seem to get more alert and kind of start moaning and running and following the clanking man and you back to the party. And I think this is a good time to do a bit of a skill check challenge, because it seems like a good time to do those. So as Totzig, Tokus, and Boblin are running along with this soldier away from the zombies back to the party, what is everyone going to do? Or you know what? Give me initiative just to see who goes when.
I think we need to select tokens first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just switch over to the random battle map. So you can click on your tokens, and I'll drag a token out for this guy.
I mean, you don't have to. So, you can just do this little number 1d20 plus 3. Ta-da! Just because we can't see our initiative. Doesn't mean we can't keep track of it.
Fair. Oh, dear. Okay.
It worked.
You're
Wrap up.
welcome.
That's a very cool overlay. I like it.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the way the sheet looks better because that makes me think of 4E.
Yeah, yeah. That does have
Which-
the same.
Yeah.
For the record, I'm not anti 4E. We play the crap out of it. My brain's just gonna start having 4E rules jump into it.
That's
And
where I started. I love 4E.
Excuse me.
how long did it take for me to figure out the macros for E?
No.
So never.
Well,
Technically,
I'm pretty sure every time I tried,
something was broken.
yeah, even if I just copy pasted, it broke somehow.
That's fine. All right.
He has macro gremlins.
I'm
I
just
play
gonna write
Boblin.
that down on a piece of
Excuse
paper.
me?
That was just a flat D20. Do I add any initiative I have as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's currently a
add
plus
your
3.
initiative bonus.
So that's a 14 total.
All right. I'm just gonna write it down.
The hell did you get,
I'm-
Tokus? A 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, he's on your back, so he's at least moving very fast.
Okay. Well, at least there you go, GM. There's the players.
I'm just gonna roll very quickly for the man following you.
You want him on track?
He
Oh boy.
is on.
Who has the better modifier, Tokus or him?
We're tied.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we got plus. He got a +1.
Uh,
Where'd you put that? I saw it for a second. Oh, there it is. Wow.
Musharib.
And Musharib, correct. What is his? He's also at a +1. So, boop. 5. Yeah.
Find a nice place where it's legible. There we go.
And down there at the bottom. Yeah. So,
No, it's fine.
as we go into this, Boblin, what skill are you using to help you slash the party get away from these zombies?
So I'm currently riding the centaur.
Yes. So
Um,
you can do whatever you like, but as described, there's about 10 zombies now, a bit more alert, following you guys as you guys and the soldier are running away.
hmm.
Mush for brains, really? Fine.
You just now noticed?
I'm
just
sorry.
now
Did you
noticed
not
that.
catch the name of the soldier?
I did not notice that.
I'm like Musher Brains. I can understand you not catching that at first. But hey,
I don't know what Bobble can really contribute. Okay, Boblin would like to try and use his perception to try and spot any like unexpected dips in the ground or roots or anything that.
So, all right. So you're giving. So you're like spotting for tots. For
Yeah, for anything that
Toxic.
like might make Totzig like pull a Kentucky Derby and fall and break his leg.
Oh. Ew. I mean, it is heavy jungle, so yeah, go
Yeah.
right ahead.
Xion. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, that's very good. I might actually use roll 20 at this point. I've just been using not Roll20. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think we've been using?
Guys, it's okay. We're not sponsored. It's fine. Feeling we'll never be sponsored, but thanks.
But we could be.
Watch it.
But I will point out Sam Regal.
Yeah, no, I am not doing a witty jingle at the start of every freaking session.
No,
Yeah, so that's
Sam.
proof if they can keep their sponsorship, anybody can get sponsored.
No. That was good. That was good. And then the shirts. Oh man, the man's a legend.
That man.
Yes.
That man is an icon. I will not hear any bad words about Sam Riegel. All right, so with F15, you are assisting Totzig on where to go, keeping him kind of alert to dips and rocks and roots and other things that could
Watch out!
very
Don't step
easily
there! Avoid that one!
break his
Ah!
horse leg.
I don't want to eat it!
Which does come in handy, considering now it is Totzig's turn.
Comes in a lot more handy than you think. Well, I'm gonna blitz up to either of the dwarves, I guess, and reach down with each hand to try and grab them by the scruff as their little legs are pumping. And just Scooby-Dooing on our way! So attempting an athletics to effectively grapple. It's fine if I can only grab one, but I'm assuming that they are not right on top of each other and trying
No,
to
they're-
barrel down between the two of them, one a dwarf for each hand. Which
Nobody throws a dwarf.
I ain't throwing him, I'm carrying him. So with his assistance,
Look, I had to get a reference in somewhere tonight.
yeah, with his assistance, my exhaustion is balanced. So flat athletics roll incoming, 14.
14. That is just enough. You managed to grab Physink's like the back of his collar and lift, and Mushrib, he just kind of sees this going on. It's like, oh, hand. So he just kind of clamps his hand into yours as you start moving fast.
I start playing which dwarf is the fatter. It's Mushrib.
It's Mushrib. It's very Mushrib. Not enough to make you list, but you could definitely feel that this man is a bit harder than Fizzink. Because I believe, isn't Fizzink like emaciated a little bit? I remember you giving a description in the first episode.
I want to say
Emaciated?
emaciated.
Like skinny for a dwarf.
I mean,
I don't remember that being my.
he's smaller for a dwarf.
Actually, he's above average in height.
He might as well be just a dwarf, not a dwarf. But
As I understand, he's
Technically,
taller than the
tall
average
enough
dwarf
that I'm
and has no
not
beard.
considered a dwarf by dwarf height standard.
yes,
All right.
it's all his torso.
All right. So with the assistance from Totzig, grabbing onto your two companions that are still on the ground, let us move swiftly towards. Because I assume you're running at top speed.
Oh yeah.
You don't need. Yeah, you just like grab. Cluck, cluck.
I mean, I would only get like 10 feet further than them because it was 40 to go away and 40 to come back.
Yep. So now let us go to Salik. Salik, what are you going to do? As you notice, oh god, that's a lot of zombies.
Yep, Centaur just picked up the others and ran. Horde of zombies coming away. I'm just gonna look at them and go, nope, and take flight immediately. And as
Alright.
soon as I reach the end of my movement, Yeah. As soon as I reach the end of my movement, I'm going to, just for fun, cast Prestidigitation on the rearmost zombie to just cast a shower of sparks. Yeah, just something to try and distract them for a bit.
All right, all right, all right. Does prestidigitation actually make sparks? That
You
could
create an
ignite
instantaneous,
Sensory
harmless
effect.
sensory effect, such as
harmless.
a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor.
Okay, just making sure that you don't light the jungle on fire.
It says harmless sensory effect, so this is just like those little poppers, not the ones that uh, you have to light on fire.
Yes, I'm just like, I in my brain I'm like, oh god, he's going to light a chunk of jungle on fire. This is me whenever I play Willow and Don't Starve Together. It's like, whoops. I didn't do it. But okay. What kind of roll would that be? I would say give me a spell attack roll just to see how well this goes.
Spell attack roll.
Yeah, it would be your spellcasting modifier plus proficiency. Yeah. I'm not sure if there's a direct button for it.
Mine is intelligence, so intelligence plus what?
Proficiency.
Um. Okay, so my intelligence is a 16. That's a modifier of 3. Oh no, wait, my proficiency bonus is 2.
Yes.
So
So
it'd be
plus 5.
Yes.
that's a D20 plus 5.
Yes. D20 plus 5.
Okay. That's a 16.
Oh yeah, that works. That works. So you just as you take flight and keep going, you shower a bunch of like rainbow colored sparks on the back end and kind of get the attention of like a good quarter of the zombies as they're like, what the fuck is this? And kind of just swarming around a spot.
Ooh, shiny
most
object.
things are, yes, shiny objects for our very, very small brains that are left. Fizzink! You are
Yes.
being carried by the back of your shirt.
I mean, still leaves my hands free.
Yep.
I'm all right with this.
All right. What do you plan on doing?
Me?
Yes.
I mean, I wasn't really planning anything. Um, I'm going to wait for now. So just pause. For now.
All right. Are
Not
you
not
setting
not
up?
like preparing an action or anything. I mean, I know technically I'm just losing my turn, but
So you're just passing.
yeah.
All right. All right. I forget the exact ruling on that for challenges, for skill check challenges, but I I won't do anything.
I mean,
for
if you
the
want, you
for
can
or
just put me
against.
down for like taking the defensive action, because that's pretty
Alright.
much yeah.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Musharib, after grabbing Tutsig's hand, kind of scrambles to get a better grip to not be dropped, and then as he looks behind him and sees, oh, that's a lot of zombies. He kind of mutters under his breath, and what's his spellcasting? Wisdom. Wisdom. Okay. So he just mutters under his breath and casts speak with plants. And he's going to, as you guys are walking, he's going to kind of speak in a language you've never heard him talk before. And then you see a bunch of vines and roots behind Totzig kind of grow more jagged and raised up as he's tripping up the zombies. So let me roll much like Salik did, a spellcasting a roll for that, which is okay. Not that. Yeah, that works. That works wonderfully. So you just see as he is speaking in this odd language, as the plants behind you just kind of grow more rigid and grown out, as the zombies kind of start falling over each other and just kind of slow down in a very drastic sense as they are getting through this terrain. Like that should work. Keep going, please.
Ah, good thinking. Plants are a natural defense against zombies.
Yeah, tend to work that way sometimes. Tokus.
I'm going to cast this on a
Okay.
on a toxic in sanctuary.
Yeah, it's just weirdly kind of
Yeah.
Big.
Ugh.
Yeah, text
Yeah.
wall.
So he's all sanctuaried,
All right.
and that was my bonus action. And then I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at one of the zombies chasing us.
Okie dokie. That's a natural 20.
Yes.
So you just see as you fire off this firebolt, and it kind of slams into one of these kind of more rickety zombies. It just kind of explodes and kind of crumbles into dust.
And that's me good.
Yeah, with that, we go to the soldier who's currently coined as bait. He is going to run as fast as he can, which I believe at this range, since he's at 40 feet, he's running at 80 foot per movement. He's like, oh dear God, help, 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 help! As he is going to try to make a shot with a crossbow. As he just pulls out a crossbow that's kind of kind of strapped to his back, and takes a wild shot out at the zombies. Where is it? Just so I can do it. Oh, right, yeah, 40. Sorry about that.
Yeah, if he was dashing, it would be 80. But he
Yeah,
decided he wanted to be a hero.
He's scared. He'd be scared. So he just fires off a crossbow bolt, and I believe that is going to hit a zombie. I believe a zombie's AC is less than 12. So that also hits. So it would be, oh, what I put that down while flipping through the stupid book because I don't want to go scrolling for 12 hours. Yeah, okay. Mm. Mm. All right, with that, and Bates kind of panic running and trying to get rid of the zombies as as he is going. We are back up to Boblin. Boblin, this
Okay.
is you are actually fairly outrunning these zombies fairly well.
All right. Seeing that Toxic is doing pretty well at sort of navigating, Boblin is going to draw his hand crossbow, aim, and yell, "Fire!" and shoot at the at one of the goblins, or that not the goblins, zombies.
Traumatic experience. You see a zombie goblin.
Yeah, he fires at. He fires and like the masks flash in front of his eyes. His hand shakes a little bit.
So take aim. Ooh, 17 with a 9 damage. Yeah. So all right. All right. With that and the help of everyone around, uh you all managed to break away from the zombies and sufficiently drive their attention away from you by virtue of distance and thinning numbers. So congratulations, you have succeeded this skill check challenge.
Yay!
Huzzah!
All right.
Not bad. You guys didn't roll lower than a 12 in any of them. I think the lowest was a 12. I don't even think so. I think the lowest was the 15. Oh no, it was the 14 from Totzig. No, yeah, it was 12. Sorry for that. So as you guys break off from the zombies who are now either distracted with sparks, tangled in roots, or flailing at things being punctured into them, you manage to get further enough away that uh, they do not consider you of import or attention. As a lot of you kind of slow down and kind of take a breather, you you do see the soldier kind of on your heels and then trying to skid to a halt, but kind of getting his feet knocked underneath him and just kind of like lands on his knees, breathing. It's like, oh God, thank you. Oh God.
Hi. All right. I'm babbling.
It, it looks you you make a quick cursory glance. and it looks like it's supposed to be someone from the burning fist, but it looks disheveled and ill taken care of, and like there are pieces missing. Yeah, Mushri. Yeah, he takes off his helmet, and it looks like a boy to you. This guy probably isn't even old enough to he probably just hit his 20s. It's like, oh, thank God. I was doing a patrol. Mm, no, no, I was out on patrol.
We did not actually put money down, sir. Fair. Fair. But I'm busy writing. Scribble, scribble, scribble.
I was out on a patrol, and the undead, they got in from behind me, and I couldn't see a way back, and so I just ran. He it looks like he has a strap for a sword, but it's just has a loop there. It looks like the only weapon he has is his crossbow at the moment.
You have a name?
Uh, Brian. Brian.
Brian. You're in the middle of the jungle and your name is Brian. That's a plain name. Why? I thought you'd be an adventurer like us.
Yes. Where? Hmm? Yes. It's a family tradition. My father, my brothers, my grandfathers all joined. All were part of the fist. It would be unbecoming if I didn't become part of one of their member.
I pour him some water from my jug.
Yeah. Totzig, give me an insight. All right. All right. Oh, yes. Yeah, so with a passive 14, this you can tell this kid is scrambled, very exhausted, and you didn't hear any other soldiers around the area. Your first thought is kind of how Mushri was talking about before. This guy might have been a runner, like trying to get away from his post.
Pretty sure, yes.
You just see him kind of glide gently into a.
Yes.
He starts unbuckling his breastplate.
That makes sense. Bowen jumps down.
He,
Strawberry, you come
uh,
too. Gonna
he
need to
kind
know
of
this one day.
Brian kind of flinches for a second as he sees Boblin, and then he just like, oh no, you're back.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
and I tap thee on the sword and name thee Sir Boblin. What just happened? Oh yeah, he's still going. Maybe he's a king, an elven king.
An Elven King named Brian.
Yes, Brian the Elven King.
There we go.
There.
There we go. So yeah, he kind of flinches back for a second and is like, it's like, oh right, are you lot from the Sword Coast? You don't look like he kind of looks at the natives. I've seen what happens to horses in these jungles. Granted, sir. Mm, uh, he just kind of takes good sips. Oh God. I I'm in your debt. Where where are you all headed? Kind of looks back. Can can I come with you?
What are your qualifications?
I was trained by the Burning Fist. I am a competent art cross. I'm competent with a crossbow. Uh, and a crap. He looks down at his waist and now notices that his sword is not there. Ah, no, it was. He looks back. A standard issue. Yeah.
I was gonna say we could give him the Warhammer. Okay. Fair.
All right, so he just grabs the hand axe and just kind of loops it around, puts the handle into the loop where the sword scabbard order went. It's like, all right. Do you know where you're going in particularly?
We're going into adventure.
We're going to the south of it.
Yes.
Yes.
We're going deeper.
Yes. Yes. Well, Well, I'm in your debt, and I could not possibly find it honorable to leave such fine individuals out amongst the jungle themselves. And with that, I think we will call it for the night.
Yay.
Congratulations.
New
Now
party member Brian.
I need to check something real quick and do some do a quick bit of division.
So
There's. I stare at the monkey.
It's a
With-
squire.
With that, and the setting up of the camp tonight, you are all at level 3.
Hey.
all
Yay.
right, congrats.
Yay!
You have a new companion. New. I will say that I believe I said this earlier. I'm not sure. This is my brain's kind of frazzled. When you take out the map, those empty spots where that you have traveled through have kind of been filled in with what looks to be a magical ink. So the map does seem to be enchanted somehow. Well, you kind of figured that out last time when you tried to copy it, but hey, different enchantment on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm just making sure that was known. Yeah, it seemed a little big for him.
So what was the run-in with the zombies called? A skill check?
Skill check challenge.
Ah, okay.
We get expertise for tools now, Totsig.
Does that mean mobile turret? Or is that level 5? Because I think I remember something about that.
I also get spooky mind that follows Boblin around.
Why am I haunted? The pixies marked me as a hero.
I'm very confused. Don't worry, you will be.
Basically now, me and Toxic are going in very different paths.
Oh, this is going to be very interesting because I have never played with an artificer.
And we're officially in our subclasses now.
Mm-hmm.
I need to figure out what Boblin's subclass could be.
I'm going to be very interested.
He's a knight.
Fighter.
So,
A fighter.